So, we finally do it. We finally got to the point. We get to talk about a film from Troma.
This place is beautiful. This is a real adventure.
Driver, give me the Tromaville Airport. Flight leaves 11:29. I'm late.
I like Troma Studios. I like their production company. Since I'm looking at a film called Troma's War. Also known as 1,000 Ways to Die in the United States. It was written by Lloyd Kaufman and Michael Dana, and it was also directed by Michael Hurst and Lloyd Kaufman. Uncle Kaufman, Uncle Lloyd. Some bit of details before about the film. After finding success in films such as The Toxic Avenger and The Class of Nukem High, Troma began production on what would be intended as a criticism of President Ronald Reagan's attempt to glamorize armored conflict. So at the time, the film had a budget of $3 million, making it Troma's most expensive film to date. What was this film about? Well, a group of folks, after a plane crash, get stuck on an island, and then basically are having to survive in a war zone. And, basically just having to, survive the film and at the same time go up against some soldiers who think that they are commandos. And, say, if you have ever seen a Troma film, yes, they have some, especially from, a Kaufman film, they have moments where I just, say, you could do this today. Whether it's a character who... Oh, Jesus Christ. Whether it's in which is subplot involving AIDS.
I was following the orders! No! No!
Hey, Mr. AIDS.
Here's a bit of detail. Despite the film, apparently the MPA rejected the film as too violent to even receive an R rating.
My son, I forgive you.
That's just the way Washington trains. You think just because a man is dressed like a priest that he is a priest? No way.
I watched the unrated version, so similar versions were cut from the film. Apparently, according to Lloyd Kaufman, Richard Hefner, the president of MPA at the time, told Michael Hurst over the phone that the film was no fucking good. Well, Richard? This was an entertaining hot mess of a film. It was entertaining as can be, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm gonna understand someone say, yes, this is an independent film, but at the same time, the actors all seem to be getting the idea of it. Be over the top.
We were making it. I finally got us that big gig. 3 nights at the Holiday Inn.
I mean, the only place you can go is over it. Whether it's, say, when the folks on the plane have, first start to get an idea of, say, hey, where are we? Are we going to be saved after, say, a guy, a character from the Wall Street basically goes, say, now, I'm going to be late for my meeting. You need to get the pilot, because I'm going to be late for my meeting.
Here is your pilot. Dumb son of a bitch.
Obviously, I thought this film was fairly entertaining. Whether it's as we go along, we start to go through the forest and soldiers who are already there, they say, are they commandos? Are they the enemy? And yes, you like say usually when it comes to a trauma film, you have your gratuitous violence. But then again, I'm gonna say this: when it comes to trauma films, one thing that always makes them great, especially from when especially when Lloyd Kaufman's involved, would usually always try to make sure, okay, we are going to make this as practical as we can. Like, like say use the blood squibs and all that. And then again, this was a film that came out in the 80s. And I'm going to say, yes, at times this is entertaining. At times, like, yes, there'll be some moments, like, say, there is, like, a band group who, like, say, when some of them are being taken to a, training facility, and, like, say you are having to go up against a guy who is in charge of it all, the entire camp. Well, let's just show a clip to give an example. And I'm gonna say, like, say the moment where I feel like say, okay, you're gonna either continue with this movie or not. But then again, at this point, like, say when you get to the point in which the air stewardess, when he is made to jump off like a part of a scaffolding for a like a lookout scaffolding and all that, then I feel like that's when the moment where you feel like say, take
Die Luftwaffe.
get the remote, we need to change it, and all that. And at the same time, yes, the sequence in which like say when like one of the band guys is trying to fight a like say the guy who's in charge of it after one of his girls gets shot, and all that. I'm gonna say like say the guy who had the senior is the gosh. I'm be honest, even that would be scary to me. Ugh. And then, eventually, all the characters, they start to have a bit of, like, say, we're not going to take it anymore kind of vibes, in which they are starting to, like, say, okay, we're fighting back. Like, say, especially the big sequence in which they are fighting back in the camp is pretty great. It's pretty great. I dare to say, like, one of the moments I fight, I say, okay, yes, is in which, one of the characters, she ends up fighting going into a tent, and then, like, say, attacking one of the, like, a man who is, stuck to another man and all that. And I'm gonna say, like, all the characters in this film are all likable. You get the vibes of, like, say, hey, yeah. Because, like, one of the reasons, like, say, okay, the terrorists in the film, they are trying to get to the United States because they're trying to spread. So, in which, like, all the gang, like they are trying to say, okay, we need to stop them, and they end up like they are trying to like say, okay, they are going to fight and they are going to do all that. I do have to say, like, one moment in the film has the best line.
I'd say our asses just got saved by some pussies.
And I gotta say, the character of Cooney, he has the best moment of the film. Like, say, when he's, like, taking out the bad guys. After which, like, we say, oh, he survived. Because one little bit thing that's going on is, like, say, one woman's child was taken, and eventually, they're able to find the kid. And, especially back in the 80s, there's a moment where, like, say, at the end of the film, where they go, say, after, like, say, all the dust has been settled and all that. And the lawyer, has been, like, or no, the Law Street dude is basically, like, saying, yeah, like, I didn't sell you guys out. I didn't do that.
We won. Hey, how'd you like the way I went undercover? I infiltrated the camp. I made a deal so that we could set up the ambush.
Roger. 3, 4, 5. I was saving the last one for someone very special.
And all that, and you get a, fight, like a big old rousing battle cry at the end of the film.
On this together, America!
Overall, Troma can still especially back in this time, Troma can prove that they can make very entertaining films. Because that's what this is. Entertaining film. That's just how I see it. I mean, what do I know?
Me? Am I the drama? I don't think I'm the drama.
See ya.